ya, mate, it's true. Gristy's got loot and they're showing you one of the 7 final loot in a boot crew flag. This is Gristy's loot log, no time to lag.
Hey guys, welcome back to the loot log. As always, I'm Gristy, and this week we have another 5 Freddy Funkos in the series Freddy 5s for you to look at. If you didn't see last week's, go check that out. Otherwise, make sure you've liked and subscribed, and we're just gonna jump right into it. This week we've stepped it up a notch. We've got some more of my favourite Freddys. A lot of these were from last year's. Some of them really special, and just looking at them, they're some of my favourite in my collection, to be honest. So the first 4 are actually all from Fantastic Voyage, which was Fun Days in 2024 last year. It was held over two nights in San Diego during San Diego Comic-Con. I was fortunate enough to go both nights, and I picked up a lot of pieces both during, after, and long after the event. So the very first one is one of those ones I was talking about last week, where he's not cosplaying as a character, he's his own sort of character playing a role. So this one is 350 pieces, so not everybody at the event got this one. It was limited to some winners. I did have to pick this one up after the fact again, but did get it whilst I was still in San Diego. So this one is Pirate Freddy. So you can see he's kind of a pirate there. He's all gold. There was a variant of this that was available, and pretty much everybody got, where he is kind of the coloured in version of this, sort of stripes and other bits and pieces. But this one was Pirate Freddy, 350 pieces, so super rare. Not the lowest one I've got in my collection, but one of them. So I was very lucky to be able to get this at a great price from Plastic Empire during the con. So they had a lot of great pieces left over that people had sold them, that they were able to then give a good deal on. So the next one, continuing from Fantastic Voyage last year, is a 550 pieces metallic Freddy Funko as Marty McFly. So Marty McFly from Back to the Future. So you can kind of see he's glimmering there, his jacket, nice and metallic, and it's got the metallic sticker on there. Only 550 pieces. So I know if Jack's watching this, I'm not sure if she's picked this one up yet, but this is one of the ones that are sought after. Lots of Back to the Future fans. 40th, I think, anniversary just come up, and they're doing the rounds at a lot of conventions, signing, and this one is another great one. It's got the kind of orangey crown, up there. So 550 pieces. This one is really nice. Okay, so moving on. This is one that I did purchase the first night, and I also pulled it the second night. So I ended up with 2 of these, but not disappointed about that. It's not one of the most limited ones from the event. It's 1,000 pieces, and this one is Freddy Funko as Nebula Reaper. So he's all lovely and purple, very shiny, it's kind of almost metallic himself, the sort of paint he's got there. It's still 1,000 pieces, so lots of people were able to get this one. There was a couple other Funko Pops that look very similar to this. There was a Frodo one with similar sort of eyes. He's got kind of the purpley crown up there. This one's from video game series Overwatch. This one's tagged Overwatch 2, which is the second game. One of the reasons I like this is because this is only at the moment still, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but this is only still a Freddy Funko. So a lot of the Freddy Funkos are head swaps. So the next one we see, for example, is a head swap, where they've got an existing Funko Pop, they've put Freddy Funko dressed up as this character. This one, obviously, there's a lot of detail in the eyes and the face, repainting, but it is not an existing, it's not existing pop. So they just haven't released it. So whether it got cancelled, or whether it's still coming soon, not too sure. But it's been a little while since it's released, and they haven't released that one. So now, moving on. The next one is 500 pieces, so we're getting a little bit down there, half the count, and it is a glow-in-the-dark Freddy Funko as Shredder. Now, I don't know if this is Shredder or Super Shredder. I'm pretty sure it's based on the Super Shredder Pop that is played by Kevin Nash in the movies. And this one has a great glow. Can't really show it too well here, but it has a great glow and 500 pieces. So anything with turtles is all very well sought after, especially in Freddy Funko. And there's a few in the Fun Days boxes that I'm hoping to pick up from 2025. But this is one of the ones to get at the show back then. So that one's a big favourite of mine. So it's just over here. Now the last one on today's episode is one of those ones where he's not cosplaying. Now this one is a MindStyle exclusive, and MindStyle is a company in China. They produced quite a lot of Freddy Funkos, quite a lot dressed up as different warriors and samurais and that sort of thing. This one is Freddy Funko kind of dressed up as this clown. So this is 1,000 pieces. Now these are quite special. I might try and put the picture up on the screen. This one I actually got signed by Mike Becker, which is the owner, who is an ex-CEO of Funko. He now owns a company called Funmaker Inc. And his first brand, Rokimoto, is killing it at the moment. But yeah, there's his signature on the side. So I met him with this and a couple of other pieces at Funko Hollywood last year and got them signed. And this was the first time he'd actually seen these pops. So these were obviously made and designed in China and released there in their flagship stores. And this one was one of the ones that were unreleased. So there was about 5. Well, maybe we'll show some other ones in the future. There's about 5 that never got released, and this is one of them. It has a bit of a reaction to Blacklight, and he's there eating the banana. And it is from a famous artist. I cannot remember the artist's name, but there's a Funko Pop based on that one. So that was the 5 guys for this week. So we've got the Clown Freddy Funko, we've got the Super Shredder, the Marty McFly, and the last 2, the Nebula Reaper and the Pirate Freddy. So let us know which one your favourite was, which one you're looking forward to picking up, and and of course which ones you want to see next week. So I mean, it's going to be a big show next week, so make sure you like, subscribe, turn those alerts on, and tune in next week. But as always, a little surprise at the end. So we've obviously looked at a lot of Funko Pops here. This one is from a line that Funko did called Hikari. I'm probably saying that wrong, but you can read it on the top there. And it is a 1,500 piece Freddy Funko. So this is from before my time. Just try to get rid of the glare there. This is from before my time at collecting, but I was able to pick it up at a great price. So anything Freddy Funko, Scarlet Witch, I try and pick up. So it's a nice glittery blue figure. It's a lot smaller than your standard Funko Pop. Kind of a smaller size, but the figure is sort of a similar size, a lot more simpler. And there's a whole range of these, not just Freddy Funkos, but I think there's Godzilla ones, there's Transformers, there's Ninja Turtles. Those ones I want to pick up, but this one's a Freddy Funko one. It came in a few different colours. So that's it. As always, let us know what you want to see next week, and we'll catch you then.